And hello traders and welcome to another video. I did not say this for a long fucking time, but yeah, here we go. So guys, I want to do a quick breakdown. I know that last time we had a trade like this, it was also running for like 15%. It was also on Euro AUD. I told you that I'm gonna do a breakdown and I didn't, so I mean, I'm gonna do for this one now, okay? I'm sorry for. I mean, what the fuck do I say sorry to you, bro? Like, I'm fucking insane, right? Again, this is one of the reasons that I stopped doing this shit, okay? Because I'm sorry, saying sorry to you for not providing you with the content, and I don't have to do it. I don't have to do this, okay? Like, I share the strategy for free. When I have time, I'm uploading your content on Telegram. Like, it's more than enough. You don't have to pay other mentors for the education. We have a perfect fucking strategy here that can do like 12% in a single day, right? Single fucking day, and can pass your challenge in a single trade. I didn't have luck. I closed the trade on 10%, but the MetaTrader and FTM are fuckers, so they made me a little bit of slippage. So it was like $5. I tried to make it back that $5 to hit the profit target with 0.1 lots, but I was unlucky. It came down, but it's not a biggie. We're gonna fix it. It's like a trade that fucking passes your challenge, right? So yeah, the first challenge that I actually did in a long fucking ass time, maybe 2.5 years or something. And the first one that I take, I pass, and I mean, what can I say? I'm not telling you I'm a good trader. I'm telling you the hybrid strategy is really fucking amazing, and you have it for free. So yeah, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna break down the trade. Before we start, if anybody knows how I delayed this fucking shit, let me know, okay? Because I have not done videos for you guys in a long ass time, and I just saw this watermark here from TradingView. I mean, it's really fucking ugly, right? So if anybody knows how to remove it, let me know, okay? Yeah, we're just gonna break down the trade together. I'm gonna explain the price action, why I entered the trade, the different types of yeah, hybrid methods, etc. What I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna explain strategy for beginners, okay? The course is on YouTube, so nothing is stopping you to go to watch it, okay? You just have to spend time and to learn the hybrid strategy has rules, predefined rules for entry, for exit. So you're not gonna understand what I'm talking about right here if you don't know the hybrid strategy. Okay, so yeah, go ahead and watch it. Yeah, so let's start. What we saw here, guys, was this moving downtrend, right? As you guys see, price was breaking the lows, retracing, but showing us momentum to the downside. Okay, it was not like descending price action. We see multiple lows getting taken at the same time. Okay, it was with the momentum, with this bearish lag, right? So momentum was there, right? Price was pushing to the downside. Okay, what happened next is that price broke highs. Okay, and again, I'm not gonna explain to you why this is considered high and why is this considered a new low, okay? And right now this is a new high, okay? So if you wanna learn this and know what I'm talking about, you have to go and watch video, I think it's called Highs and Lows, right? So this is basically how we enter the trade, how we manage the trade when it's running. This is how we scale in a position, everything, okay? So you have to know highs and lows in order to trade a hybrid. But yeah, price did break the high. As you guys can see, it didn't break the high with momentum. It broke with a wick. Okay, so this is not the strongest confidence to get involved on this order block right here. So I have not done it, right? Price then test this order block, as you guys can see, and push to the upside. Okay, and when I saw this, then I want to get involved, right? Because price was confirming me that it wants to trade up, right? We broke the high with the wick. Wick was respected. Okay, when you see a big range after the wick, that means wick was respected. Okay, and we got a reaction from this order block right here. Poof, again, push the upside. Price is now breaking the highs again. What was not the greatest thing is again another wick, right? So we don't want to see aggressive pullback to entry, right? That would show us volatility, okay? And wick would not be respected, but we want to see a little bit of more range before taking the trade, and then wick would be respected, okay? As you guys can see, the next couple of candles did not tag us in, and then we got involved in the trade right here. So perfectly okay. The wick was respected, right? As you guys can see, we had 1, 2 candles, then we had a retrace, 3 candles, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 candles to the downside. So there's a lot of candles looking like a little bit of bearish flag, right? So yeah, the price action was good, wick was respected, and we basically traded with momentum, right? We basically traded price action like this, okay? Move to the downside, breaking the highs, retracing, push to the upside, breaking the high. This is the overblock that got tested, right here, okay? Price broke the high again. We now want to turn the new overblock and just continue with the new trend, right? When you catch trades like this is why this is running so much, because you catch the trade right before the trend is happening, okay? At the start of the trend. So maybe this trade is still not closed. Maybe this trade is going to run for like 20-30%. I mean, you don't know, right? The most amazing part again is that this is on 1 hour time frame, right? So this is not some stupid bullshit lower time frame strategy where you gamble on 1 hour time frame when you lose your fucking hair, stress, and everything. Okay, it's like 1 hour time frame. You have time to forecast, you have time to react, you have time for everything. Yeah, like chill fucking life, right? Not some bullshit lower time frame. So yeah, making this kind of percentage on 1 hour time frame, we have to say it's fucking amazing, right? We cannot say it's not, right? But yeah, we got tagged in, a little bit of range, and then as you guys can see, price broke the high. Okay, when this high got taken out, what we are doing now is we are managing the trade. Okay, so right now we would manage 2 pips. I'm not going to calculate exactly the pips, okay, but yeah, let's say this was 2 pips. We manage our trade like this. Okay, so this is our I cannot do it, but never mind. This is a new stop loss. Okay, I'm gonna write down stop loss, right? So you know, okay. So what we did basically now, when the price broke the high, is we manage our trade. So right now we had full 1%. Okay, if this was a loss, it would be full 1% loss, right? But we now manage the trade. So we come back to this, you know, you hear it a lot of times, right? Like cut your losses short and let your profits win. Okay, the smart people are learning us this. Okay, so this is already implemented in hybrid strategy. As you guys can see, you do not decide where you enter, where you exit, etc. Price does that for you. This is why this strategy is perfect, because it's going to reduce the emotions that's when you trade, right? Especially when you trade on a bigger funded accounts like 100k, 200k, and when this position is like 5, 6 to 10k dollars in a single day, it's a little bit of emotional. Okay, so you're gonna like get fear of missing out, you're gonna close the trade early, you're not gonna follow your plan, blah 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 blah. With hybrid you don't do that. Okay, you break the high, you manage the position, that's it. You don't break the high, you don't touch anything. That's the rules of hybrid. Okay, so that emotion of you deciding a lot, it's stripped away, taken away. Okay, you just do what the price is doing, what price wants to do. If it wants to trend, perfect, we take advantage. Doesn't want, perfect, we take the loss. That's it, move on. Okay, so yeah, around this point we had like 0.5%, right? So not full percent if price decided to take us out. Okay, what happened next is we got a retrace. Okay, and right here we broke the high again. Okay, immediately after we broke high again, what we do is, again, we are managing a stop loss. So as you guys can see, I was like 1.7% there, around 1.7% in profit in this particular time. Okay, so boom, now we change our fucking mindset. Okay, And now I'm gonna explain the methods that we are using, and it's called scaling. Okay, I pushed a trade, similar trade yesterday. It was AU 1 hour time frame. I also took a scaling, and I explained through text why scaling is important. I'm gonna do it one more time right now in the video. You already have a video on YouTube called scaling, so you can watch it as well. But it's really the math behind this that's really fucking sick. Okay, so you're gonna get amazed now. Okay, so what happened now, guys, is I'm like up 1.7% locked in this trade. Okay, so my next plan is that I see this momentum, right? Price trending. I want to get involved in a scaling now, in another trade. Okay, and I don't care if the scaling is risky or not. So for example, this trade I would not take if it was my first trade. But because I already have 1.7% locked here, I want to get involved in riskier trades. Why? Because if the worst case scenario, I get involved here and the price does this, okay? Worst case scenario, it hits stop loss. On this new trade, I would be minus 1%. And on this trade, I would be plus 1.7%. So my total would be still profit of 0.7%, right? This is the worst case scenario. I make money, okay? And the best case scenario is price tags me in on my entry and moves up. But if it moves up, I'm winning double, okay? Then I would have like first position running for like 5%, and then I had another position on top of that running for like more 3%, okay? So that's basically just you doing math, a simple math, and implementing risk, a little bit of risk management, money management in your trading, right? Nothing else. Worst case scenario, we still earn money. Best case scenario, we like make double the profits, okay? Easy, right? So we want to be a little bit more aggressive, okay? And now I'm going to be honest with you, okay? I missed the first entry, okay, on the scaling, okay? These two candles I did not saw, bro, okay? I was busy, right? And I could not look at the charts. And this is something that I have to write in my journal, but, you know, fuck it, life happens, right? I could not physically check the charts, right? So I had luck because look at this fucking rejection, bro. I did not enter here, okay? I did not enter here. And the price would have gone without me. I checked it and I saw, fuck, I had a scaling and I didn't have a pending order, okay? Then I set it. I have set it and I was gone again. And price did came back to the entry one more time, right? I was lucky. I'm gonna admit it. I was lucky, okay? If this was a rejection and price just shut up, I would not be in a scaling, okay? So again, everything can happen when you trade. This is why it's important to do your forecasting before, right? Because we trade on 1 hour time frame, so we have enough time to react. But sometimes I'm not gonna be able to see the candles for 2 hours. What I'm gonna do, you know? It's like it is what it is. But yeah, again, same principle around price breaking highs, retracing, breaking highs, right? We want to get involved in our block. Easy as that, right? Hybrid strategy is not that complicated. People like to make trading complicated. You just, you know, we're reading price action and we have some predefined rules that we're using, and you know, it makes you 12% and you can pass a challenge in a single trade. So yeah. Okay, then we got this fucking shit. Fucking beautiful, bro. I mean, you know, like first position 6%, and then another position for like 4 point something percent. That's like 10%, right? I was like some 2% in minus on a challenge, 2.5 maybe, two something, 2.3 or 2.4, I don't know. But yeah, this would be immediately pass if it was a fresh challenge, right? Because you have 10% right here. Okay, and let's see what happened next. Price, no retrace, okay? And here, guys, I almost passed my challenge. Okay, I almost passed my challenge. Look at this. It was like I needed a little bit more to make full 10%, and I will close everything, and that will be a challenge pass. And boom, price retraced. So This is why trading is fun, and this why trading is interesting, because shit like this, like, move you in all of the fucking directions. Like, adrenaline is pumping, etc, etc. Imagine, like, I just need a little bit more to pass the challenge, to close everything at 10%, and boom, a retrace. I was like, I cannot do anything, right? I can just manage a trade based on my strategy and hope for the best, right? What happened next is price, it's breaking the highs again. We had a retrace, breaking the highs. So that would mean that we have a new stop loss, right? So this trade is currently running for, let's see, around 7% here and 5% here, 4.5% here. But the profits that we have locked are 2.3%, 2.4 on this one, and 4.8 on this one, okay? So these are locked profits, these are stop loss, right? What we want to do now is get in another scaling, okay? Because we don't give a fuck, right? We just look at the fucking math. 20 pips, so you can take it on half, oh, fucking German, bro. I have German in half, yeah, half, same thing. Yeah, halb is German, but yeah. Never mind, sorry guys. Like, sometimes when I speak English, German is mixed, because German is my third language, the English is second, Serbian is first. So yeah, sometimes my mind like goes. Yeah, you can take it on 10% on the 50% order block, right? So yeah, if price, I don't care, right? The trade is aggressive. We have wicks. Price is breaking the highs, retracing, breaking the highs, retracing, indicating to us that there is no momentum in the market, right? But we do not care, because we are scaling in a position. So again, if price takes us out, perfect. We earned 2.4 here, almost 5 here. We take minus 1% from there, and we still made like 5-6%, okay? But again, if price takes us in and goes in profit, do you understand what I mean? It can give you massive profits in just one single trade. And imagine that you're just trading 100k account, okay? And you're not doing anything, you're not thinking. Price is doing everything for you. Breaks a high, you retrace, gives you a retrace, breaks a high again, you manage. It doesn't, you let it run. You take advantage of the trend. Again, I'm coming back to the same thing. You let your profits run, cut your losses short, okay? No emotions while you trade. And I fucking uploaded a strategy for free. Everything, bam, 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 okay? Again, I'm telling you, go and tell your mentor that you're paying right now, mentor, I found a strategy for free. It has everything, okay? Please give me my money back, okay? I don't want to be in your community anymore, okay? Lazar is sharing everything for free, and I'm gonna give time and learn hybrid strategy, because I want to be a better trader. I mean, if you don't, I don't give a fuck, right? And yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed, learned something new. If you have any questions, when I have free time, I'm gonna reply. If I don't reply, that means that I don't like you. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, see you in the next one. Bye bye.